Hello everyone, I'm Kamal Motwani and welcome to my YouTube channel Kamal Motwani's. I'm here today with another IELTS writing task too. So the type of writing task which we are going to attempt today is discuss both points of view and give your opinion. The type of writing task that we earlier attempted was about to what extent do you agree or disagree. So today the type of writing task is discuss both point of views and give your opinion. So let's discuss the statement that is given. Some people believe that good teamwork makes a company successful. Others believe that good leadership is the reason for a company's success. Discuss both points of view and give your opinion. So this statement simply narrates that there are a chunk of people who believe that for a company's success good teamwork is necessary, and there are other people who believe that good leadership is the factor behind company success. So we have to discuss both point of view and give we have to give our opinion. Like I while writing this task I have to also write my opinion. So let's first discuss when the examiner asks you discuss both points of view and give your opinion, then how will we attempt this task? So let's first discuss the format of this essay. So when you are going to attempt an essay where the statement is about discuss both points of view and give your opinion, in order to solve such type of IELTS writing task too, here is the format of essay which you should follow. So as already discussed in earlier videos, there are three main components of the essay. The first one is introduction, the second one is body, and the third one is conclusion. So let's first discuss how to write the introduction. In order to write an introduction, first we have to write journal statement. Journal statement simply shows what is the generalized view of the topic, and then we have to paraphrase the statement. And the third element of the introduction is stance or the thesis statement. Mean you see here the statement asks you give your opinion. So our opinion in other words is called stance or the thesis statement. Now in such type of essay the body of the essay comprises paragraph 1, where we have to write discuss one siding. Discussing one side means the one side of the essay, like this paragraph will discuss the good teamwork. The in other paragraph will discuss an other side, it will discuss about good leadership. And in the third paragraph we will write about opinion, our opinion, what is my opinion regarding the essay, regarding the statement. And of course the last element is the conclusion. So let's get back to the statement. Actually this statement is about good leadership versus good teamwork. If you read the statement again, you will come to know that the whole topic is about good teamwork versus good leadership, the reasons behind the company's success. So let's brainstorm the topic. I have already told you, even in my earlier videos, that whenever you are going to attempt IELTS writing task in the real exam, you should brainstorm the topic, because when you brainstorm the topic, then you are good to go. You just need to jot down these points in the paragraphs. So here is the brainstorming. I have brainstormed this topic, the good in the format of the good teamwork versus good leadership. So let's discuss it. There are some points which narrate how good teamwork is the reason behind company success, and there are few points which narrate how good leadership is the reason behind company success. So in in the header of good teamwork, I have jotted down the points like innovation, productivity, efficiency, efficacy, unique strengths, different problem solving techniques, high intelligence quotient. These all are the qualities that are produced by good teamwork. So ultimately the result is a company success. So same is here with the good leadership. Under the header of the good leadership, I have jotted some points such as good clear vision, guiding principles, decision making, managing HR, facing challenges, leader versus dictator. I'll also discuss this in the paragraph format. And the final point is inclusive approach. Now see, these are merely the bullet points. Now we have to write all these points in the paragraph format. Once the brainstorming is done, then you are very much good to go to write all these points in the essay format. So do follow this technique whenever you are going to solve IELTS writing task 2 in real exam. First of all, you need to brainstorm the topic with regard to the format, like how you are going to solve the writing task. So let's follow the format. First of all, we will write the introduction and we will comprise all these elements in the introduction. So here is the introduction. This whole is the introduction. First of all, let's read the introduction. The pillars of organizational success are multifaceted, which ensure growth and sustainability of a company. Now, see, the writing in the blue ink is the journal statement. As earlier discussed in the introduction, first of all, we write the journal statement. So, this writing in the blue ink is a journal statement. This simply gives the journalized view of the topic statement, which was about the company success. Okay, then this writing in the green ink is about the paraphrasing of the statement, or paraphrasing of the question. Let's read it. In this regard, one school of thought opines that good teamwork is the factor that changes the fate of a company. Whereas is the conjunction which further narrates the contradictory view. Okay, the contradictory view is a chunk of people lingers on means adhere to, or which opines that the view that good leadership is the foremost and significant factor in companies' achievements. So this writing in the green ink is all the paraphrasing of the question. Okay. Then I told you earlier the third element of the introduction is the stance or the thesis statement. Now the question also asked give your opinion. So let's see what my opinion is. So now this writing in pink ink will define my opinion. What is my opinion regarding the point of view? Whether good leadership or good teamwork is necessary for a company's success. So regardingly means regarding the things which I have narrated above. So regardingly, I adhere to the perspective that amalgam amalgam means the mixture of both the factors. What are both the factors? Means good teamwork as well as good leadership is the pillar of organizational success. So basically I followed a balanced approach. What I am going to say this, that the amalgam means the collaboration of both the elements are very much necessary. That's my point of view. This essay delineates. Now this is the journal statement that we should write it in order to proceed with the essay further. This essay delineates the arguments to justify both points of view along with my opinion. So now we will move on to the next part of the essay, which is body of the essay. Now in body of the essay we will write paragraph 1 about one side of the question. Now what is the one side of the question? That is good teamwork. Here we will write about the good teamwork. In the paragraph 2, we will write about the good leadership. And then we will write in paragraph 3 what is my opinion. So here what we have to follow, we have to write 50% about this and 50% about this. So let's move on. So I start the first paragraph with a connector, that is on one hand. This paragraph is all about good teamwork. So all the points that we have jotted down in the brainstorming portion under the umbrella of good teamwork, we have to write all these points in a paragraph format. So let's start. On one hand, proponents of teamwork, proponents means the supporters of good teamwork or teamwork accentuate means focuses or insist that the teamwork promotes innovation, productivity, efficiency, efficacy. Now there is a difference between efficiency and efficacy. So good teamwork promotes both of them, and diversity in the work environment when employees work collectively. Now, see here, I have not clearly mentioned that teamwork again and again, teamwork, because we need to use synonyms in order to beautify a writing task. They showcase their unique strengths and abilities to achieve the end goals. The collaboration. Earlier I used amalgam, now I have used the collaboration. See how I have used synonyms in order to beautify my writing task. Of various minds means various people applies different problem solving techniques. The of good the amalgam of team members raises the intelligence quotient. Now this word is a connector, ultimately, which hints that at last the friendliness and motivation stemming from good teamwork contributes to the achievement of organizational goals. Now, you can call this statement the concluding sentence, which ultimately hints that the paragraph in favor of the good teamwork is going to end here. Now we will move on to another paragraph. As earlier discussed, the second paragraph will be regarding good leadership. So let's read it out. On the other hand, now this connector shows that this paragraph is in the contradiction with an other paragraph. So earlier paragraph was about good teamwork. This paragraph will be about good leadership. So this connector is very much necessary. On the other hand, advocates for good leadership insist that this very element is the decisive factor in deciding the fate of a company. Good leadership delineates clear vision and portrays guiding principles for the rest of staff to follow. Now, rest of staff means apart from leadership, apart from leading people in the company, the top management at the leading position. Now, see here, I have not used the word leader, leading, or leadership again and again. I have used the variations, the variants of the term leadership or leading people. So this is the I would repeat again, this is how you ornate your writing task. The top management at leading position is the one which takes decisions, manages human resources, and faces abrupt challenges. An effective leader, moreover, now see here, this is the alteration of the sentence structure, I could use moreover here as well, moreover an effective leader. But this connector I have used in between in order to mm, in order to do something very variable with the sentence structure, in order to bring some changes in my sentence structure. So this also beautify your writing task. An effective leader, moreover, is devoid of dictatorial tendencies as he adopts an inclusive approach. When we were brainstorming, when we were doing the brainstorming, I had mentioned here that leader versus dictator. I told you when I was discussing this that I will also discuss this element in the paragraph format. So here I have discussed it. An effective leader, moreover, is devoid of dictatorial tendencies as he adopts an inclusive approach. It means that a leader is someone who is not a dictator, because dictator rules, dictator do not include people in the decision making. So there's a different major difference between a leader and the dictator. So that is why the good leadership takes a company to new heights. Now, to new heights means it makes the company successful. The connector that I have used here is that is why this statement is the concluding sentence of the paragraph, which shows that this is the end of the second paragraph, and this is all about the good, and this is all about the arguments in favor of the good leadership. Now we will move on to the third part of the body, which is my point of view regarding this. So we will write another paragraph in the body. So here is the last paragraph of the body of the essay. In this regard, now I have started this paragraph with the connector in this regard. So in this regard means whatever I have discussed above. So what is my point of view regarding this? I believe that both elements, good teamwork and good leadership, must go hand in hand. Matlab means these both should be followed together. The success of a company remains a far fetched dream if any of these two factors is lacking. Now, this is my opinion regarding the question asked whether good leadership or good teamwork is the reason behind the company's success. I opine that they must go hand in hand. If any of these elements is lacking, company cannot be successful. Sometimes what people do that they do not include a separate paragraph for the personal opinion in the writing task, because they include it in the introduction here, and they include it in the conclusion. But I suggest you all to write another paragraph like I have done in the body, because this clearly the statement clearly asks you give your opinion. So I prefer writing a separate paragraph on my opinion in the body, because I believe this is the requirement that the examiner is demanding from you. Now the last part of the essay is conclusion. So let's move ahead towards conclusion. Okay. Let's read it out. To conclude, I always suggest you to start the conclusion with the connector either to conclude or in the conclusion. Such type of connectors as they depict that this is the conclusion of the essay. To conclude, two perspectives prevail regarding what matters most for a successful organization. Some emphasize the importance of good teamwork, while this is the conjunction. Others prioritize good leadership. However, this is the connector here. However, I believe that the collaboration of both elements is highly effective. Now, see, you might have noticed that this conclusion is the paraphrased or the in other version of your introduction. Whatever we have written in the introduction, we have to write the conclusion in other words or the altered form of the introduction. So the conclusion is in other altered form of an introduction. So this is how the writing task is written. When the question asks you, discuss both the sides and give your opinion. So in the end, here is a tip for you which would surely help you in fetching from band 8 to band 9 in your IELTS. So here is a tip for you, especially for IELTS writing task 2. Is this writing task was about good leadership versus good teamwork regarding the company's success. So the term basically jargons means the particular vocabulary. So I have used these particular vocabulary in order to solve this writing task, which was about good leadership versus good teamwork. So the related vocabulary with this task was efficiency, efficacy, end goals, growth, sustainability, work environment, top management, dictator, and human resources. What happens basically when you use these type of terms while attempting your IELTS writing task? This hints the examiner that the candidate is known to the topic, or the candidate has wide range of knowledge regarding what is asked from him. So these jargons vary from topic to topic. Suppose when the topic is about technology, or it is about education, it is about social sciences, or as it is about the corporate sector. This was basically about the corporate sector. When you use the jargons or the related vocabulary, it does beautify your writing task. So do use this tip while solving your writing task in IELTS. If you do not have subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel, as I may produce more and more such informative videos for you. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much.